Hey guys, welcome to another version of A Guitarist Plays the Ukulele. This is Mitch's Music, and I am doing a series where I try to teach myself how to play the ukulele, and I'm kind of giving you my thoughts on the difference, or if I think there's much of a difference between learning ukulele or learning guitar. And this kind of came from a lot of people asking about starting on a ukulele for younger kids. And so I wanted to try it out and just see what I thought was better. So last week, I learned my first song, which was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Check out that video in the description below to catch up with the series. This week, we're going to jump right into chords. And I'm going to kind of flip-flop back and forth between chords this week, and then next week we'll go back to learning like a single string type thing, just kind of like you would do on a guitar. And I'm gonna kind of compare the two. So today we're doing chords, and I picked the Vance Joy song Riptide to learn and to teach to you. So I wanted to pick a ukulele song that was actually played on a ukulele and things like that, because I figured the chords would match a little bit easier. So let's get started. So this uses 3 chords all together, and the first one is super easy to play, and that's just an A minor. So the A minor for the ukulele is only the 2nd fret on the G string. So just a refresher on the names of the strings, if you don't know them, you've got G, C, E, and A. All right, so we're going to put our finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and we play all the strings, just like that. All right, the next chord is a little tricky, and if you play guitar, then this is similar to a D chord on guitar, but this is actually a G chord on the ukulele. So the way to do this one is you are going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. And once again, play all the strings. All right, so those 2 chords, this is a G, this is an A minor. So A minor, G, and then the last one is C. So C, to play a C, all we're gonna do is put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. So A minor, then G, then C. So it's a pretty easy move, especially these 2 chords, A minor and C, and C. Those are 2 really easy chords to play. And honestly, with those 2 and being able to play the actual full chord on the ukulele, I'm kind of leaning towards giving this one to the ukulele as far as being a little bit easier to learn. So the ukulele won a little, the sort of competition we're having last week with the first song, because Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star was a little easier. This one is possibly going to be a little easier too. So let's keep going and see. One thing, if you're playing along with me and you're learning these along with me, one substitute that you can make if this chord, the G chord, is a little hard for you to get to, is you can just play the 2nd fret of the A string and just work to get your fingers into that full chord. So what that would sound like with just the 2nd fret of the A string, it wouldn't do the full chord, but it still wouldn't sound too bad. So like A minor, G, C. So that's a quick substitute that you could do. So let me play through some of the songs, and you'll get to hear me sing it a little bit. Here we go. So it's A minor, G, C, the song is actually faster, so we'll speed it up in a second. G, C. All right, so let's speed it up. And the strumming, to begin with, if I were you and I was just starting out, I'm a little more used to the strumming because I do play guitar. But to start out, I would just do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, so just only downstrokes. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. That's a good way to start. So it's 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. Actually 8 there. So 4 on A minor, 4 on G, 8 on C, A minor, G, then C, 8 times. All right, so let's try it a little faster and with the singing. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. I was scared of Dennis in the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. Lady, I've moved down to the Riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I've got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. All right, so I would have to say with this one, this is pretty easy to learn. So with these 3 chords, the first 3 chords, it's pretty easy. And you know, if you were starting on guitar, the way I would normally teach it if chords are really hard for you is we just teach portions of the chord, so you wouldn't be playing the full thing. With this one, even if that G is a little hard for you to play and you have to do that one finger, these 2, A minor and C, are getting the full chords in for the ukulele, so that's really great. A lot of times for beginners on guitar, you're starting with a partial chord, so like maybe playing a C chord with only the bottom 3 strings, when later on you're using all 5 strings. And when you're playing guitar, a lot of the times you have to be really, really careful about the strings that you play, because they're not in the chord and they'll make a bad sound. With this one, it doesn't matter quite as much. So like, even though we're not playing all of the notes on that G chord right here, it doesn't sound that bad. So A minor, G, C. All right, guys, let me know what you think. And if you have a song that you would like me to try to learn, or you're trying to learn on the ukulele and you would like me to learn along with you, then just let me know in the comments below and I will add that to my list of things to learn. Next week, we're gonna try to learn a song from Hamilton on the ukulele. I've got a couple of ideas about what I want to do with that one. But anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know. I have some guitar lessons that are available right now. Just head over to the description below and it'll give you everything you need to get signed up for those. All right, guys, I'll see you next Saturday with a new Guitarist Plays a Ukulele lesson.